Hi, welcome to my latest video. This video is going to be a little bit different to what you probably become accustomed to on this channel. I was intrigued the other day when Calico Silver did a video on albums versus playlists, and I thought, yeah, I'd like to focus more on finding out exactly what my viewers and people out there actually put in their videos. And of course, that leads us to, for me to actually give some description of what's in my videos. And basically, they could be used as sort of like a marketing program, really, to try and encourage and get more viewers. I'm sure most of you will agree that when it comes to people's channels, we generally look at their latest videos, or not, as the case may be, but rarely dip back into their full videography and find out if there are any other types of videos that perhaps are appealing. So we basically only know a little bit about that particular channel and what that particular owner of the channel is thinking when deciding to put together some videos. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to go through a sort of a list, not exactly an exhaustive list, of the sort of videos that I think we come across, and they do include, of course, videos that I make. And then I'll be interested to get your videos, so we could call this a thread, really, describing what's on your channels. And then we'll be in a much better position, I think, to decide, what channels we want to follow, whether we want to follow them regularly or occasionally, or whether we want to focus on a particular aspect of a playlist that we find appealing. Currently, I think all of us are probably guilty of not watching enough videos on enough channels and really have a lack of insight as to what we aren't watching. So anyway, that's my intro, and now I'm going to move on to some detail. So I've made a bit of a list here, and they're in no particular order. I put at the top of it, what is the content of your channel? Which seemed to be an umbrella with which we could then list a few questions. These are to help you, but you've probably got your own questions as well. The first one I've got: to give opinions of music, albums and songs. Number two, to give facts about the artists, bands and albums to help viewers who don't know the content. Three, to describe the music in detail, instrumentation, etc., and lyrical content. 4, to rank music albums and songs to promote discussion with viewers about similarities and differences in their likely lists. And these, of course, can be done like yearly or by decade or just by artist. Number 5, to relate how the passion for music evolved with you in your life, and possibly describing trips down memory lane, which highlights this passion coming to the surface. And it could be about the artist, about the album, possibly about a live gig, anything, an incident that happened in a formative period of your life which caught your eye and enabled this to blossom. You use your imagination. Next one I've got here is, I think it's number 6, lyrical interpretation in depth. And going alongside that is number 7, a deep dive into the album that you want to talk about. And this usually incorporates a history of how it's been created the musicians involved, the tracks, a comment about all of those, and possibly about how successful it was. And then basically I made this statement, number 8, I think, to join with other community members to do live streams. Is that a purpose of your channel? And the other, to do threads and competitions that crop up on the vinyl community. And finally, to summarize here, I'm doing this really because I want to find out more about what viewers want, and possibly to attract others who previously haven't really wanted to look at my content. They might hear, oh, that's that. Oh, well, I'll give it a look. And of course, we all want to match what we want to do with what viewers want to hear and see. They obviously don't always match up, particularly when I look at the views on my channel. So I need some feedback on this. And so those are my sort of quick sort of selection of questions that you might want to consider. And I'm particularly interested to hear what you have to say about my videos. Just a quick resume, I tend to focus a lot on lists, on rankings, year by year album lists, songs year by year, and I don't usually do artists' rankings for their albums. I'm also very keen on deep dives of particular albums. I also have an interest in looking at genres from a particular year, and I have done the occasional contests for the VC, and I also started to focus on particular songs, great songs, and their impact on the sound and lyric of that particular track. So those give you a selection of the content that I have on my channel. And maybe you can tell me the ones that you like and the ones that you absolutely hate. Okay. Food for thought.